But now we go to college football. We got to talk Georgia Clemson. Georgia Cincinnati, excuse me. I love what Luke Fickell has done at that program in Cincinnati. Yes, Cincinnati did lose 24-21. I get that. But for most of the game, they were beating Georgia. They were beating Georgia, a powerhouse of the SEC. Georgia doesn't take crap from anybody. They are a powerhouse. Kirby Smart's getting top 5 recruiting classes every year. Cincinnati is building the pipeline. They're beating Ohio State and they're beating Kentucky for recruits in the Cincinnati, Ohio area. And that's where you had to start. And that's what Luke Fickell's done. I think is why Luke Fickell is at Cincinnati until he takes a job somewhere else. If he does, Cincinnati, out of the Power 5, is the team you're going to have to watch every single year. They put respect on their name. They're going to be good next year. They get a lot of guys returning. But big win for Georgia, too. Georgia shows some heart on that comeback. Georgia's got a bright future. JT Daniels, real deal. Darnell Washington, I don't think that guy looks like a true freshman. I mean, I'm the same age as him. Look at me compared to him. It's just not fair what God, creates genetically sometimes. It's truly unreal because he is a freak. They get Pickens back. Their defense is going to be good. Georgia, upside, pretty good. But here's my hot take. Before we get in to the Final Four talk, I want to talk one more bowl game. And as you see, I'm a Kentucky fan, so we got to talk about Kentucky. The Tax Slayer Bowl. I'm going to say a hot take right now. I know this is January 4th, a Monday in 2021, whatever. Football season just ended for college. We got a long way to go. There will be a 2-team race in the SEC East next year. Yep, I'm saying that right now. It'll be the Georgia Bulldogs and Kentucky. You're like, Mac, what are you smoking? Like, give whatever you're smoking to me because that's an absolute hot take. What the hell are you talking about? Kentucky's not going to be. No, they are. They are. You don't know inside the program like, us diehards do. With this new COVID rule where you can come back for your 6th year, Kentucky's not a joke. They're getting every single guy that they wanted back that was going to either go to pro if they could or graduate. They're building a veteran-led team. They're going to be special. They're hiring these great coaches. And I want to talk about what Mark Stoops has done at Kentucky. Personally, I just want to harp how great he has done, and then we'll move on. First of all, Kentucky did beat NC State. By the way, the ACC went absolutely winless. They went 0-7, I believe, maybe 0-5 in bowl games. Not a great look for the ACC. SEC will always be superior, but that's not the point. Mark Stoops, 10-win season at Kentucky with Benny Snell and the boys. Doesn't happen many times there. Top 15 finish that year. 3 New Year Bowl wins now in a row. Win at Florida. That hasn't happened since 1986. Beat Tennessee at Tennessee. That hasn't happened since the 1900s as well. Top defense in all of the country. And that goes to what Brad White did. He got him off the NFL, out of the NFL. He brought him from the NFL to be the defensive coordinator here at Kentucky. And he's built men. They are a true top defense. I'm telling you, they are a top 20 defense in the whole entire country. NC State didn't score the football until 3 minutes left or something like that in the third quarter. They're no joke. They have elite offensive lineman play. Rest in peace, John Slarman. True man. He passed away this year from a rare cancer. He was the guy that really built all those guys. But they have a great O-line every year. Kentucky's no joke. I'm saying, if Dan... Okay. Let me rephrase, too. I did say it's a 2-team race. Don't forget Florida. The only way I want to say that, Dan Mullen has some rumors that he could be going somewhere else. So, if Dan Mullen stays, it's a 3-team race. Okay? Don't come at me, Florida fans. Don't come at me. I'm just saying... If Dan Mullen if he leaves, losing Trask, losing, Emory Jones, or not Emory Jones, excuse me, Tony, Kyle Pitts, some of that defensive guys, it could hurt. But we'll see. That's a long way away. I don't even want to start controversy and stir the pot right now. We're not there yet. I just want to give big harp to Kentucky right there. Now, we go Final Four talk, right? Clemson, what are you doing? Ohio State. Wow. That's all you have to say. Justin Fields can get any girl on, the Ohio State campus. 100%. I'm sure every Division I quarterback can. But no, I'll tell you when it happened. When Justin Fields got his rib cage absolutely rocked. Oh my. He gets up, goes to the tent, gets a little shots in, the ribs, comes back out, starts firing cannons. Justin Fields was just unbelievable. I mean, Justin Fields had 385 passing yards, 6 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns. No big deal, right? I mean, Sermon is running back from the Oklahoma transfer. Oh, he just, helped out a little bit. 31 carries. He was a tank. 193 yards and a touchdown. Not bad when your quarterback's throwing for 385 and your running back's running for 193. That's decent, would you say? I think so. But when Justin Fields came back in, I think there's not a single guy in the country, that has played a bowl game that helped their draft stock as much as Justin Fields. You saw the tough nails when he took that shot. That shot happens to me. Call an ambulance. I'm not getting up from it. Justin Fields, took it like a champ. You could tell he was in pain. Comes back out, throws one on the money, touchdown Buckeyes. No joke. He's no joke. I mean, this kid's special. He's special. Unfortunately, he's probably going to have to go to the New York Jets probably, but we'll see. We'll see. And on the other end, I saw Trevor Lawrence getting a lot of criticism. He doesn't deserve it. Trevor Lawrence, he had 400 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. If your defense is giving up 49 points, let me tell you, newsflash, that's on the defense. That's not on your quarterback, who's the best player in all of college football. Unfortunate for Clemson. Maybe Dabo Swinney shouldn't be calling out Ohio State saying they're the 11th best team in the country. And I'll be the first one to say, I've bashed Ohio State before. 6-game season, whatever. But at the end of the day, they're talented. I have said they're talented. I've said they are a top 4 team in the country. It is what it is. It is what it is. They're good. They're playing Alabama. Let's get to Alabama now. Alabama, Notre Dame. Can we sign our petition not to have Notre Dame in a New Year's Six Bowl? I mean, they're horrible. I mean, you look at the stats, okay? Notre Dame is now 0-7 in the BCS or New Year's Six Bowl era since 1998, okay? Having been outscored by 161 points. All 7 losses have been by at least 14 points. Guys, I will say, Brian Kelly has done a phenomenal job at Notre Dame. Don't get me wrong. He has done a phenomenal job. I'm not harping him. There is a difference. Me as a Kentucky fan, I know Kentucky will never go to the national championship in football. You have to know your standards. Notre Dame, in being in the independent conference, they're not going. Brian Kelly has reached their peak at Notre Dame, and he's done a great job. He has done a fantastic job. Don't get me wrong, okay? Brian Kelly's done great, but they will never reach Alabama. They will never reach Ohio State, Clemson. They won't. So let's not have them in the New Year's Six Bowls again. Nothing against Notre Dame. I am just saying, if you look at it, to be fair to Notre Dame, they put up, a decent fight. I mean, they did lose 31-14. Not great, but they're not New Year's Six Bowl worthy at the end of the day, especially not Final Four worthy. So, Devontae Smith, 7 catches, 130 yards, and a touchdown, or 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. Wow, 3 touchdowns. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good. So, Alabama's amazing. They're great. They're on to the national championship against Ohio State, and I think we're going to have a very, very good game, to say the least. I really do. I think if Justin Fields can get his ribs in check, Ohio State's not bad. But Alabama, I just don't see how you stop them. Najee Harris, Devontae Smith. I mean, Jalen Waddle might even come back. Mac Jones, incredible. Their defense is awful. Dylan Moses has been there for about 27 years. So I just don't see it happening. But I think it's going to be a great game, nevertheless. So I'm excited for it. And we'll see. It's going to be a good game. January 11th. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are as well.